and sell it for $1,400. Some other people told us they could sell it in their home countries for $2,000. No word yet from Apple on when they will restock. They are sold out in stores and also for their pre-order. Reporting in Georgetown, I'm Sam Sweeney. Back to you guys in the studio.
All right, well, Lisa, for all those who slept overnight downtown there in Georgetown, they had decent weather.
Yeah, it was cool, comfortable, no rain to worry about. It's all good stuff. Let's take care of your weekend now because there are going to be some changes weather-wise. We head through the next 2 days, get warmer, a little more humid, and eventually some rain to deal with. Let's start with a time-lapse. This from Centerville, Virginia, from our weather bug camera at Bull Run Elementary School. You from Centerville?
I'm from Centerville.
I knew you were Fairfax County. I knew you were Centerville. Well,
yeah.
Tell us about Bull Run Elementary School. Did you go there?
I went to Cub Run Elementary School in Sully Station.
There you go. 74 degrees there right now, and the cloud cover during the day has been pretty impressive, and little patches of blue sky now and then. They have to make a Jumi Day out there one of these days. Wouldn't that be cool? I'll work on that in my spare time for you. Okay, 74 right now. As far as the temperatures through the rest of the afternoon, they're going to climb to about 80 degrees in spots. We'll call it partly sunny, 79 for the high. Winds out of the southeast at 5 to 10 miles per hour. So here are the clouds. Typical situation when you have the air flowing in off the Atlantic Ocean this time of year. The air temperature is, and the difference between the air temperature in the ocean and the land temperature, actually pretty close together. So what you do is the moisture, you get a little cloudiness that forms up. And right now, most of it seems to be favored in areas to the west and to the southeast. So we have these spots in between where there's some sunshine. That will tend to change during the day. But at the same time, I don't think anybody's going to be stuck in the clouds all day, nor will anyone have sunshine all day. This is Wjla. Once again, a tropical storm, 40-mile-per-hour winds, well offshore. A lot of thunderstorm and heavy rain on the eastern side of circulation. And just as expected, it's been doing this little loop-de-loop for a few days. The hurricane center, that will continue. They do try to take it up Monday, a little run towards the coast, and then back out to sea. At that point, should be diminishing to 30-mile-per-hour winds. The biggest effect here along the coast are some rough waves and significant rip currents. And there are all kinds of advisories for dangerous rip currents from the Carolinas all the way up through the Maryland, Delaware beaches as well. We'll watch that. Please keep that in mind if you're going to be doing the beaches this weekend. So here's a circulation forecast from our Storm Watch 7 Weather Center Futurecast, showing some moisture associated with Wjla off the coast over the weekend. Some of the moisture trying to get inshore but never quite makes it. And by the time we get to Sunday, moisture is coming our way. It's a cold front. But before the front arrives in the afternoon with showers and thunderstorms developing through the evening, it's going to be plenty hot and humid. Temperatures will climb to the upper 80s. Now, the Bluemont Fair is this weekend, 47th annual fair. Beautiful day tomorrow, a little bit muggy later in the day, high about 84 in Bluefield, but then showers and thunderstorms developing from late afternoon to evening hours, some heavy downpours, highs about 88 degrees. All right, let's check out the next 7 days for most of the area. Will look like this, approaching 80 today, into the 80s tomorrow. And it will be muggy. Showers and thunderstorms will be the story later on Sunday. Monday showers lingering and then clearing skies next week as we get ready for the official beginning of Fall Jumi next Thursday.
All right, fall next Thursday. Doug, thank you. Well, tonight, ABC's 2020 dives into a shocking murder-for-hire case involving a law professor at Florida State University. Matt Gutman joins us now from New York with more on this story. Matt, good to see you. For those not familiar with this case, what do we know about it?
Hey, Jumi. So this FSU prof, Dan Markell, is gunned down in his driveway, and police immediately realize this has to be a hit. Nothing is taken from his house. So who would assassinate this FSU prof? They have one single piece of evidence. That's an eyewitness who says he saw a green Prius, what he thinks is a Prius, leave the scene. They end up spending 2 years basically triangulating how these two Florida gangsters basically were connected to the murder of this FSU prof. They traced that car from Tallahassee down I-75 all the way to Miami, figuring out that these two guys had something to do with it. What connection would they have to this FSU prof? Police deduce only one, and that is money. So who sent them to kill them? Well, after that 2-year investigation, police finally pinned the blame on Dan Markell's ex-brother-in-law. You see, Markell and his ex-wife had this vicious War of the Roses, Visigoth-like divorce. It was hideous, and her family wanted the kids they had together, back in South Florida. Apparently, police say they wanted them so badly that they were prepared to kill the father of those children, Dan Markell. So it's this incredible plot that unfolds over 2 years, involves some brilliant police work, some pretty seriously bungling hitmen, and some in-laws with really bad blood who turn into outlaws.
Unbelievable, Matt. And I understand that you've seen
story.
some never-before-seen video as well.
That's right, Jumi. So, and one of the ways that police tried to catch the family who they believe were the conspirators behind this hit is by staging this sting. They found this woman, the mother, the ex-mother-in-law, Donna, in Miami Beach, and they basically posed as one of the hitman's siblings, the brother, saying, hey, you better give us the money. We want $5,000 more because we took care of your business. And what ends up happening after that is this flurry of phone calls between all the alleged conspirators, and the brother-in-law, who's this dentist, very renowned in South Florida, ends up saying, hey, let's kill this mysterious messenger who asked for the $5,000. And at that point, essentially, police